Looking at Curve as a business, it's got some very successful numbers relating to diversity, and that's achieved through multiple angles, both through your suppliers, through the culture of the organisation, the processes that you run. But they're quite significant. I think it's around about 40% diversity in the organisation, if memory serves me well, which is better than the average in fintech. Can you talk to us a little around how you drive that, and perhaps also how culture within Curve fosters that?
And you and I have spoken a lot about diversity.
Indeed,
and
we
it's
have.
super important to us. We're not going to be successful unless we have a diverse workforce, and it comes straight from the top. Shahar is very keen on having a really diverse workforce. He understands that it makes the company better, it makes him better as a person. And when we talk about diversity, we're not just talking about different nationalities. By the way, we have 43 different nationalities. It's not just that. It's not just about men and women. It's not just about different sexual preferences. That's not at all. It is about giving ourselves different point of view, and by having a really diverse workforce, that's what's going to enable you to understand how to message, how the UX should be designed. If you have all the same people from the same background in the same room, they're going to relate to something in one way. As soon as you bring in another pair of eyes, you get so much more, a more profound discussion. So we're really, really focused on that. I think, one of the discussions we had was, I want my top of my funnel. I want you to give me a diverse candidate base. You guys have always delivered on that, which is great. But it's really important to us to make sure we're at least getting those interviews from people who have all kinds of backgrounds. What we end up in the end is with the best candidate for the job. But so it's been a very good journey, particularly with you guys.
How do you approach probably the greater challenge in diversity, which sits typically in engineering and product, engineering in particular?
Yes.
It is a challenge that's not specific to fintech or any given market, but most R&D businesses struggle. How do you create the right environment to drive diversity in that particular area of your business?
Okay, so I'm an engineer myself, so it always pains me. Women are missing within engineering. The average is 3%. We're a bit higher than that, but not high enough. So we're at 11%, and we include our data scientists in there. So that's a start, but it's not good enough for me. And it's really something that I keep trying to encourage. So one of the things that we know, as a mother of 2 daughters, I know that it's all about early STEM, so science, technology, engineering, and math. So it's early access to that. So we do connect with schools and universities and have programs about coding. We've made it very clear to our staff here, so we have a higher percentage of women in our customer service organization and a lower percentage in our engineering. Our customer experience organization is one where we have some amazing, first of all, they understand our business better than anybody else because they have to answer all kinds of questions. But we also have great, new graduates, people who are really willing to learn lots of different skills, who might be their first job in some situations. And what we've said to them is, to our customer experience staff, if you want to come into engineering, if you are interested in learning to code, we commit to you that we will teach you to code. Men or women, of course, but we commit to teaching you how to code and bringing you up in this organization because we really believe that we have an opportunity to help form people. So this is like one of many, many ways we're trying to attract more women in an area that's been male dominated. I don't understand why engineering is fascinating, but anyways, it has been difficult.